At the very beginning, when I realized how penetrating was the Predator, the fact that they had access to my camera, my emails, my microphone, to all my contacts, all my SMS. You know, it gives you, in order to describe it, you can say that it feels like that you have been raped in a way. Or you have been robbed. A robber went into your house and it takes it all. So I was very angry at the very beginning. During the summer of 2020, when I had been informed through my source for the fact that there was under surveillance from the Greek NSA, the first thing that I did was to file a complaint to the competent authority for the security of telecommunications here in Greece. And my mobile phone had started working in a very bizarre way, meaning not properly. The battery was over fatigued, so it was running out rapidly. It was overheating, and one of the most strange things that was when I had called someone, my contact went directly to the line with no any ringing in between. So I find that very strange. I went to the maintenance store of my iPhone. I did the service. I changed the battery. But despite that fact, the device continued to work in this and to work not properly. At that time, and because all those wrongdoings were continued, I asked help for one of my sources in order to see whether something wrong was going on with my telecom device and with my telecommunications. So that was the period of time. Through these investigations and through these reports, I believe that we have been targeted, and the Greek government, through the Greek NSA and Predator, they wanted to learn who are our sources, what we are investigating every step of our inquiry and our research, and that's why I have been targeted. So my surveillance through the Predator, it is a very complicated issue because the Citizen Lab of the University of Toronto was able during the March of 2022 to confirm and to establish and document the fact that I was under surveillance with the Predator's power between the 12th of July of 2021 and until the September of 2021 through information, then data that we have collected afterwards. We know that I have been targeted with the Predator's power more than 2 times, and the first time was during the summer of 2020 at the same period of time that I was under surveillance through the conventional technology of the Greek NSA. It had already been documented in my case, in Nikos Adoulakis' case, the head of the third biggest political party in Greece, at the case of Artemis Sifor, the former Meta executive, and from other cases that those that have been targeted from the Greek National Security Agency through the conventional technology, they have been simultaneously been targeted with the Predator. Okay, so at the very beginning, when my story had been published during the April of 2022, the Greek government narrative, it was that this had to do with the surveillance between private stakeholders, and that the Greek Republic and the Greek National Security Agency have nothing to do with that. But after the revelations of my surveillance through the National Security Agency, as I had told you, through the very in detail reporting of Reporters United, And of course, after the revelation of the cases of Nikos Adulakis, Artemis Seaford, and other individuals, what had been proved, it was that was the pattern. They put a bunch of people under surveillance through the conventional technology, and when they didn't manage to gather all the information they need from this surveillance, then they weaponize, utilize the predator in order to gather all the information that they needed. So that was the pattern. And after that, when I calmed down and assessed the situation, I was worried about my sources, about the people that they have provided information all that time. And after that, enough time had been passed through the first revelations, and I realized that many people that they used to be my sources back then, they had been disposed, or they had been moved from their positions, or they had been neutralized in a way that, meaning that they were in a very important office or authority, and they have been removed from this place. Okay, so that is something that still it is my biggest concern. What had happened with those people, and in what extent the fact that they were my sources had changed their life, and it had an impact on them. Those things are unpresented, are presented for the Greek democracy. Greece is not the United States, of course, but if you made a comparison and try to do something, an analog comparison between the two countries, for the scale of this country, this scandal is more than the Watergate.